Hello, first grade. This is Mrs. Ball with your social studies lesson for today. Let's go ahead and get started. Today, we will be reviewing our test about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and George Washington Carver. So, of course, this is standard SS 1.4. And our directions are for us to choose the best answer for each item. Number 1. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in, we have two choices. Was he born in A, Atlanta, Georgia, or B, Memphis, Tennessee? Number 2, Martin Luther King Jr. grew up and became an A, lawyer, or B, preacher. A preacher is a minister. Number 3, Martin Luther King Jr. led blank protests. Were his protests A, violent, or were they B, non-violent and peaceful? Number 4, we celebrate the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. on the third Monday in, is it January, A, January, or B, February? Remember, we were out this month, our current month is January, for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Number 5, Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous speech is titled, is it A, I Have a Dream, or B, Free at Last? Number 6, now we are moving on to our next topic of discussion, and that person is George Washington Carver. Now, was George Washington Carver, was he born in A, Missouri, or B, Mississippi? I recall reading that he was born in Missouri around 1864. Number 7, George Washington Carver was he A, a preacher, or B, a scientist? Think about what he studied. Number 8, George Washington Carver's nickname was it A, the plant doctor, or B, the animal doctor? Remember, what did George Washington Carver, what did he help farmers with? Did he help them with plants, or did he help them with animals? Was he responsible for a certain type of plant? So just think about that. Number 9, George Washington Carver became a professor at A, Alabama State University, or B, Tuskegee Institute. And one of these is about 45 minutes away from Montgomery, Alabama. So, which one is it? Number 10, George Washington Carver came up with over 300 ways to use A, peanuts, or B, apples. All right, do your best on the test, and I will see you next time.